Je vois que vous êtes intéressé par les images.
Ouais.
Est-ce que ça vous fait quelque chose de voir ça?
Bah, c'est quoi, c'est les images dans les abattoirs
Oui, c'est des images
c'est
de
ça
pratiques légales, standardisées d'abattage d'animaux.
J'en avais vu quand même déjà quelques vidéos, c'est assez...
Ouais, sur internet, à la télévision déjà.
Oui, et sur internet,
Ouais.
principalement. Pas trop à la télévision.
Et du coup, qu'est-ce que ça vous fait? Qu'est-ce que vous pensez
C'est toujours un peu violent, un peu...
Ouais. Est-ce que ça vous dérange de savoir que ça existe ou vous pensez que c'est quelque chose qu'on devrait être fier de montrer? Ou est-ce que ça doit être caché?
C'est clairement dérangeant.
C'est dérangeant. Pourquoi est-ce que vous pensez que c'est dérangeant?
Bah, c'est un peu de la torture dans tous les cas, c'est forcément, ça laisse pas indifférent. C'est vrai qu'on aimerait bien que ça se passe dans des conditions où les animaux soient pas nécessairement conscients, ou du moins que ça se fasse dans le respect de l'animal.
Est-ce que vous pensez qu'on peut mettre à mort avec respect un animal qui n'a pas envie de mourir?
Non, ensuite je pense que la nature elle est violente par essence, et que un monde idéal où on voudrait supprimer toute la mort en soi, ça fait partie de la vie. La souffrance, c'est clairement quelque chose à éviter. La mort, ça fait partie de la vie.
Est-ce que vous pensez qu'on peut contribuer au minimum de morts tout en restant en vie?
Oui, bien sûr. D'autant plus que la viande animale, normalement, ça consomme beaucoup plus
De ressources?
de ressources
Ouais.
que la nourriture végétale.
Est-ce que vous avez déjà entamé une réflexion par rapport à ça dans votre consommation?
Moi, personnellement, j'essaie de diminuer ma consommation de viande quotidienne.
Ok.
C'est sûr qu'arrêter complètement, c'est une étape un peu difficile, un gros changement alimentaire, mais ouais, c'est pour des raisons... Les raisons de violence, c'est une chose. La manière dont les animaux sont traités dans les abattoirs, l'environnement, c'est un peu une deuxième problématique.
Quelle serait pour vous la manière la plus morale, la plus humaine de tuer cet animal, si c'est pas nécessaire?
Ben, déjà que peut-être il soit
Inconscient?
endormi ou inconscient, ouais.
Est-ce que si c'était par exemple des images de chiens qu'on verrait là en train de mourir, est-ce que vous considéreriez que s'il n'a pas souffert, c'est acceptable?
Ça m'affecterait autant que ce soit un chien
Ou une vache, ou un cochon.
Ouais, ça me ferait probablement le même effet.
Il y a plusieurs images sur les différents écrans qui montrent les différentes formes d'exploitation animale. En fait, on les utilise pas seulement pour la nourriture de la chair, mais on utilise aussi les produits des animaux. Par exemple, le lait et les œufs. En général, les produits laitiers impliquent au moins autant de souffrance que la viande. Est-ce que vous savez pourquoi?
Ben, c'est le traitement des vaches laitières qui est un petit peu qui sont enfermées, qui sont mises enceintes, on retire les veaux, etc. pour qu'elles produisent du lait.
C'est ça. La réalité, c'est qu'il faut tuer le veau, en général après quelques semaines. Il faut tuer la vache après quelques années, puisqu'elle va diminuer sa productivité.
No, I've heard about it and I've seen some of it.
Have you ever seen this kind of picture before?
Yeah, I've seen it on videos.
How do you feel about it?
It's no matter how much. Well, I think there's something that can be done.
You prefer the halal way?
Yeah, I think that there are things that can be done, but I don't know. Are these from French farms or?
It's standard practice. It's this one are from Australia, and you can see other pictures that are proceeding exactly the same for other animals. The question is not for us, is not how it's done, but why it's done. Because if the animal has had a perfect life with all the space that he needs, with belly rubs and everything, do you think that's a moral issue to end his life at some point when you know that it's not necessary?
In what way do you mean it's not necessary?
Because
a term of food for
okay,
humans.
because we have the alternatives today to stay alive healthy, that doesn't imply killing animals. We can say that it's not necessary to kill animals. So if we have the alternative to not kill animals, do you think that it's more ethical?
I don't think it's immoral to eat it because it's part of a food chain.
Do you think that you're part of the food chain, or because we can eat something else, we're not part of it?
Whether I'm part of a food
Do you think that you're
I
part
don't
of the
know.
food
I
chain?
have not seen a predator for humans, but I think animals are made for part of a food chain. It's not necessarily that it's inhuman to eat an animal, but it needs to be done something to kill it with dignity, just like anybody else would like to die with dignity.
If there is some aliens that come to Earth that pretend to be superior to us humans and say, okay, now we are top of the food chains, you humans, you're gonna let yourself be exploited because we are superior to you. What do you think? You just accept to be killed, or would you resist? Would you try to defend yourself?
Well, if I were to die, I would like to die in dignity, to be honest.
Yeah.
But,
If you have the choice between to stay alive, between killing a human, killing an animal, and killing neither, what would you choose?
killing human, killing an animal, or killing neither? Well, obviously killing neither.
Neither. This is called veganism. Because when you have the option of killing neither, you choose to harm the less possible. If you are in a survival situation where it's vital for you to stay alive by eating animals, we're not going to tell you that it's not moral because you have no option. But in a society here where you have the option, we say that it's moral to choose the option that provokes the less harm. You can choose to eat, instead of dairy milk, you can choose oat milk, almond milk, rice milk, soy milk, cashew milk, nut milk. In general, you have many choices. I'm sure you like them. You like at least one of them.
The soy though is not produced in France, so then you have like environmental also impacts for the.
Well, the problem with soy today is the deforestation that is happening in the Amazonia, mostly. Do you know why we do this? Why we take away the rainforests and put soy to grow? Do you know why?
Because it needs special ground. I don't know.
Because 91% of this land are going to be used to produce food for the animals.
Oh.
You said earlier that there is a problem of resources. You need 10 times more resources from the vegetable to grow 1 calorie of meat. You need 10 times more. That's a problem. And there is soy that is being grown in France. In the southwest of France, you have organic soy.
Well, it's a cool initiative at least that you're doing this.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Do you think that it has an impact on you? Do you think it would change your way of?
We are trying. We personally trying to eat less meat. Already.
Yeah.
And I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't eat byproducts.
Do you know why you're lactose intolerant? Because you're not a baby cow. The problem we have here, it's not just for the health. It's not only for the environment and the resources. It's for the animals. It's because we have individuals that have a life, they're feeling emotions like pain, suffer. They want to feel something else, like joy and happiness. It's possible to give them that life. If it's possible, why don't we do it? Do you think that knowing that you would change your mind?
We're already trying to change. I mean, these pictures are not new information, at least for me, but I think it's good that you expose it to as many people as possible at the same time.
Yeah.
I personally feel more driven by the environmental issue than the.
Okay, so.
Because I think there is lots to do on the way we kill the animals, or the way we actually grow the animals. You know, if we consume less meat, like on a more rare occasion, like maybe once a week, etc., and we drastically reduce, That means that you don't need farms where the cows are just stuck together or chickens
Okay.
are stuck together. They can grow in a decent life, and then just
Free range.
when they need to be consumed, they are killed in a very decent way. I think that would be a huge progress already. There's a lot of things that happen in the world that are not 100% moral, but where you try to reduce, do your best in.
For example, we all consider in our society that killing humans or rape or pedophilia is absolutely immoral. Would you consider it to be a bit more moral if it was done only sometimes or once a week?
It's not by the frequency, but we're saying by how the animals are raised or how the animals were killed.
Yeah, if
It's
you
a free range, for example.
if you kill humans
Yeah.
just for fun 7 days a week, and then you change and you say, okay, now I'm gonna kill the humans, they're not gonna suffer. They're just happy, and then one day I kill them, boom. But it's only once a week. Do you think that it will be moral?
I think it's a better step to
It's a progress.
it's a more
Yeah.
realistic step to put in people's head.
Yeah, but what's the final direction?
The final direction, if people feel perfectly comfortable with eating much less meat, etc., is to go one step after the other.
And what's the
It's
final
just-
step for you? What do you think would be the final moral
I
step?
think in the end, if we can sustain a type of living without killing animals, without killing any human being, and at the same
Harming
time,
the environment.
and at the same time without harming the environment, and at the same time without getting any overpopulation, anything, that's the best. If we can find
Okay.
a perfect level where no death is necessary and people can die
Yeah.
old, then
So if you need help for that, I can give you a card with all the information you need to change. There are some website here with information on how to get your nutrients from plants, not killing animals. So you can go to this site, foodavegan.com, so you have information on the nutrition. Take it and thank you very much. It was very good conversation. Thank you. What's your name?
Paul.
Paul. Leo. Thank you
Leo,
very much.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
your name?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you very much.